back like the seats of an 86 Delta 88 coupe on D's and Bones, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Going live in a minute, Blizzard King. This is Winter Dennis Sperling podcast. You are rocking with the realest black men represented. Ain't no lies, cause we winning. Catching flies, ain't no feelings. Uncle D, we the villain, baby. We just left the village, baby. Now we in them villas, baby. Dennis Sperling podcast, tuning in, we get it, baby. You can hate the player, hate the game. We love all you haters. Hate watch, hate watch. Calling lovely ladies, hands on your knees. You can thank us later. We snatching the crowns off of queens. We obliterate them. Tell the truth, train the devil. They trying to eliminate us. You begging the sipping haters. Peeling layers off potatoes. Whoa. Southern Cadillac music like Outkast. Ain't jumping without bass. Dennis Sperling podcast. Whoa. Southern Cadillac music like Outkast. Ain't jumping without bass. Dennis Sperling podcast. Whoa.
We have to clean up what's going on in our house before we do anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Blizzard King, and I want to talk to you today about something we've all seen or even experienced firsthand: the judgment and expectations surrounding relationships. Specifically, how we define happiness in our relationship and why it's so important to let go of societal pressure and carve out your own path. Here's the truth. What works for one couple may not work for another, and that's perfectly fine. The dynamics of a relationship are deeply personal, shaped by the unique needs and personalities and goals and individuals involved. And see, this is why I very rarely give relationship advice, because no relationship can or should fit neatly into the confines of other people's expectations. See, we often hear people describe what they think they want in a partner. A man might say, I want a woman with a track star's body, or one of these hot volleyball chicks, you know, with the nice big hips and whatnot. Okay. I want a woman who's sweet and friendly, easy to get along with, right? A woman who's great with kids. But in reality, this same man might prefer to keep up drama, argue all day, and spend all his time lounging around on the couch with his feet up. He doesn't actually align with the type of woman he claims he wants. On the flip side, a woman might say, I want a man who's masculine, who's dominant, who's rich. But when she gets that man, she might resent the structure, expectations, and discipline that come with him. See, the truth is, she may not want dominance. She may want a partnership. She may want a man who's more egalitarian. And she just doesn't know how to articulate it. The disconnect is clear. People often describe what they think they should want based on societal ideas or cultural norms, rather than seeking a person who complements, who truly complements them. Okay. Now, let me emphasize this. Relationships aren't about chasing perfection. They're about finding compatibility. A very dominant-minded woman might think she wants an equally dominant man because it sounds empowering. But in practice, two dominant personalities can lead to endless arguments and power struggles. What she may truly need is a man with more of a collaborative or laid back approach to help balance out her strong personality. On the flip side, a feminine woman might claim to want a gentle egalitarian man, but over time, she might find herself unfulfilled because she craves the structure and the leadership of a more traditional dominant man. The key takeaway is this: what you think you want might not be what you need. The goal should be to find someone who complements your personality and lifestyle, not someone who fits a generic checklist. Now, I happen to run across this story and I want to share it with you. It's the story of Tamika and Keith. Okay? Now, let me share this example. And it really truly challenges conventional expectations. So Keith and Tamika, this is a photograph of them. Tamika's a neurosurgeon. She earns a significant income while Keith works at Finish Line. It's a retail job. By traditional standards, this may seem mismatched. In fact, Tamika's friends and family have called her stupid for marrying someone who doesn't match her income level or her career prestige. Okay? But here's the thing, it works. Keith contributes their relationship. He contributes to their relationship in ways that go beyond finances, and he has shown thoughtfulness and care by Tamika buying him a car and help planning their honeymoon. Okay, and he supports her emotionally and provides the kind of partnership that makes her feel valued and respected. Now, while all the others judge them for not following traditional roles, they created a dynamic that works for them. And that's the only thing that matters. Let's read what she says. Keith and Tamika recently married. Tamika is a neurosurgeon and earns $400,000 a year. Keith is a manager at Finish Line and earns $44,000 a year. That's a huge financial disparity. Usually it's the reverse. That's traditional roles say. Now, after the wedding, she paid for Keith to move into her house. She bought him a new Lexus to replace the old Honda Accord that he was driving around in. And she even pays for a 2-week honeymoon to Jamaica. Keith loves Tamika, and with all his heart and vice versa, and they are happy together, but all Tamika's family and friends say she's stupid. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. People who always seem to have something to say about other people's relationships. Those are the people we need to deal with. Whether it's family or friends or noisy acquaintances, these folks often feel entitled to pass judgment on you. But here's the truth. They need to mind their business instead of yours. The opinions of outsiders carry no weight in your relationship. They don't live in your home. They don't share your daily life. And they don't experience the love, trust, and commitment that define your relationship. So why should their opinions matter? People who spend their energy criticizing others often do so because they're dissatisfied with their own lives. Instead of focusing on what makes them happy, they project their insecurities on you. But you don't have to carry that weight of their judgment. Let them mind their business while you focus on building the life you want. The ultimate goal of a relationship isn't to impress others or fit some sort of societal norm. Is to create a sustainable, fulfilling relationship that brings you joy and support. If a couple's dynamic works for them, no matter how unconventional, then it's successful. The roles in a relationship don't have to be traditional. They just have to bring balance and happiness to the people in it. Before you go passing judgment on someone else's relationship, take a step back. Instead of asking, why would they do that? Ask, does it work for them? Because if it does, that's all that matters. A woman who earns significantly more than her partner isn't settling. She's choosing a man who meets her emotional relationship needs. A man who chooses a dominant, career-driven woman isn't less masculine. He's found someone who complements his goals and personality. Remember, the only people who need to be happy in a relationship are the two people in it. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to replicate someone else's relationship. Just because one dynamic works for another couple doesn't mean it's going to work for you. A good example is if your friend thrives in a traditional structured relationship, that doesn't mean you need to adopt that same model. And if one couple loves spending every moment together, that doesn't mean another couple won't thrive if they're more independent. Carve out your own path. Build a relationship that reflects your values, needs, and unique dynamic. At the end of the day, fam, everybody is entitled to carve out their own version of happiness in a relationship. Your relationship doesn't have to fit into someone else's expectations or societal standards. It just has to work for you. So whether you're Keith and Tamika navigating an unconventional dynamic, or a couple following more traditional roles, the measure of success isn't about what other things. It's how fulfilled and respected and loved you feel within your partnership. So to those who feel the need to criticize, mind your business. And to those in relationships, define your own happiness. Love isn't about fitting into a box. It's about building something that lasts on your terms. This is the Blizzard King with the cold, hard truth. And I'd like to thank you, and I'm out.
Dennis Berlin Podcast. Hit the like button, subscribe.